You're listening to Menopause Natural Solutions, episode 89, The Health Benefits of Taurine. Welcome to Menopause Natural Solutions, your podcast for all things perimenopause, menopause and beyond. Stay tuned as your host, naturopath Jennifer Harrington, explains how to use natural therapies to find your ultimate health and happiness during your transition. Hello ladies, it's Jen here. Sorry it's been 2 weeks since my last podcast. It seems summer has hit the Northern Hemisphere and triggered a few more hot flushes and sleepless nights for many of you. So I've been very busy on discovery calls. It's been so nice to meet some of you. If you are new to the show, you may not know that I'm an Australian-based naturopath who, through the help of telemedicine, consult with women all around the world. So if you have been enjoying the podcast and would like to add a menopause specialist to your healthcare team, why not jump on a discovery call with me and we can see if we are a good fit to work together. But today we are going to consider the role of a non-essential amino acid called taurine. It was coined a non-essential amino acid because your body can produce tiny amounts in your liver, but your requirements change over your lifetime, and the small amount produced by the conversion of cysteine often isn't enough. There are 3 reasons why you may have an increased need for taurine at the moment. 1 is if you're in perimenopause. 2 is if you are taking menopause hormone therapy. 3 is if you are eating a vegetarian or a vegan diet. The first 2 points are for the same reason. In perimenopause, your ovulation becomes irregular. And if you don't ovulate, you don't get your normal production of progesterone, and that leaves you with unopposed estrogen. So whether it's high estrogen or low progesterone, we can agree the ratio between these 2 hormones has changed, and you are left with an estrogen-dominant type effect. The same problem can occur if you're taking menopause hormone therapy without progesterone. Taurine is synthesized from cysteine, but cysteine can do many things, like produce glutathione, or be incorporated into proteins, or go down the oxidation pathway, or form taurine. When we are in an estrogen-dominant state, this blocks the taurine production pathway and favours one of the other routes, making dietary sources or supplements more important at this stage of life. This comes to our 3rd issue. Vegetarian or vegan diets lack taurine. This is because all dietary sources are found in animal products. Seafood, chicken, pork, meat and eggs are all good sources. So if you are estrogen dominant and vegan, please consider speaking to your healthcare provider about adding taurine into the mix, as you are at the greatest need for it because it's not in your diet and your body can't synthesize it while being in an estrogen dominant state. So why is taurine so important? Taurine is the most abundant amino acid found in your body, especially in the liver and kidney, which are both key detoxification organs, muscles and your brain. Let's look at a few examples of how taurine can be beneficial to your health. Brain health. Every region of the brain uptakes taurine. Taurine accounts for about 19% of the total free amino acid pool in your brain. It has neuroprotective benefits that also calm both the brain and the nervous system. This calming effect may help reduce any hyperactivity symptoms you may have and help you improve focus, attention, wakefulness, reaction speed, and your moods in general. Due to its calming effect on your nervous system, most women also find that it improves both their sleep quality and quantity. Heart health. Taurine represents about 53% of the total amino acid pool in your heart and other muscles. It is officially recognised as a treatment option for congestive heart failure, potentially by improving left ventricle function. It may help improve blood pressure and blood lipid readings, especially total cholesterol, LDL cholesterol, and triglycerides. Liver health. It represents about 25% of the free amino acid pool in your liver. It may help promote a healthy estrogen metabolism, may prevent gallstones, and plays a key role in the formation of beneficial bile salts. Energy. Taurine may improve mitochondrial health by stabilizing the electron transport chain and inhibiting the production of reactive oxygen species. Healthy mitochondrial function is a necessity for good energy production. Eye health. All ocular tissues contain taurine, and it is the most abundant amino acid found here. Deficiency is linked with changes in the structure and function of the eye, whereas adequate amounts of taurine play a role in preventing age-related disease and dysfunction. In regard to blood sugar regulation, taurine plays an important role in improving insulin resistance and reducing the risk of diabetes. It can also be considered as an adjunctive treatment to help stabilize blood sugar levels for women with diabetes. Muscle health. Taurine is again the most abundant amino acid found here. If it is deficient, it increases sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is the loss of muscle mass and function. Inadequate taurine levels also increase the severity and the frequency of painful muscle cramps. When your muscles have adequate taurine, this increases their exercise capacity by increasing the time to exhaustion, and it also increases muscle strength. Anemia is quite often seen in perimenopausal women, especially those with a vegetarian diet. Taurine taken alongside iron may help improve hemoglobin concentration, red blood cell count, and serum ferritin levels. It may reduce hormonal migraines by improving detoxification and removal of excess estrogen. And, it may modulate your genes to induce longevity. Dose. Some practitioners use doses between 2 and 6 grams daily, taken in divided doses throughout the day. Personally, if I'm prescribing taurine, I tend to start on a quarter of the dose and build slowly over time. As taurine is a sulfur-containing amino acid, a small percentage of women may find that they react to it, and this is generally overcome by starting low and increasing slowly over time. Most women have no issues at all with it, but it's still best to discuss this with your healthcare practitioner to determine the best dose for your individual case. Just a reminder, if you have been considering watching the replay of my functional foods for the menopausal transition webinar, you have until the end of June to purchase it. It's just $25, and then you can watch it at any time that suits you. Well, that's it for me. I hope you're all well, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye for now. Thank you for listening to Menopause Natural Solutions. This podcast contains general information about menopause. It is provided as a guide and is not intended to replace medical advice. Opinions of guests are their own, and this podcast does not endorse or accept responsibility for statements made by guests. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please leave us a 5-star review.